Our guest is a fascinating guy. He's what I call my Mac guy or your Mac guy. He knows something about Macintosh computers.
A lot about Macs.
A lot about Macs. And Doug Cox. I had to look and remember your name. That's
How you doing, sir?
Good.
You're a Mac guy, it's fine.
You're a Mac guy. Now, do Macs need work? I thought they just run like clockwork.
I'm kind of like a Maytag repairman.
sit around
I
waiting
mean,
for 'em
I
to
probably have 1,000 clients, and I might spend an hour a year with clients. Some clients need more help than others. One thing that's going around is malware.
Okay.
That's
I
something
thought,
you really have to look at.
and I thought Macs cannot get that kind of stuff.
Well, there really aren't any viruses. I'm not going to tell you not to run antivirus software. I recently ran a virus scan on my computer, and I had like 20 or 30 viruses.
What's the difference?
But all
Malware
those-
and virus? I thought it was the same.
Well, a virus self-replicates. It usually comes in the mail. It's a link you click on, and then it spreads.
Yeah.
And I was going to say that all those viruses I found were all Windows viruses. There really aren't any Mac viruses.
Right.
I mean, as a Mac user, I could be kind to my fellow Windows users and not spread the virus around. That's one good reason to
So
do
you
that.
get it. You could spread it, but you're not really going to have it.
Right.
So. Now, and what's the difference? What is malware then?
Malware are things going around like you're browsing the web and this window pops up and says, "Oh my God, you have a virus! It's the end of the world. Call this number. If you don't, all hell's going to break loose, et cetera, et cetera."
Yeah.
And really, there are no even malwares on a Mac that are truly harmful.
Harmful, okay.
But they're alarming.
Yep.
They're scary. I have had a client call me. I just got this thing on my computer, and I called them, and I gave them my bank information,
Yeah.
and I said, "Lady, call the bank, call me back."
Yeah. You call the
First
bank
things
and
first.
cancel that. Yeah.
And I've had people, give them credit cards, and they've charged. One guy got charged $1,500.
Wow.
I call me. Don't call them. If you don't know what's going on, because
call your Mac guy
I will
first.
charge you far less than
Yeah.
$1,500,
Yeah.
and I will get you going.
Now, your work, would you help people prevent the malware or help them remove it?
Both. I mean, when I make a visit to a client, there's several things I go over. I make sure that their computer is running well. I make suggestions on improving their computer. I talk about malware. And actually, one of the most important things you can do is back up your computer. And back up your computer more than once.
A couple different places.
Yeah. The USB hard drives are so inexpensive nowadays.
They're big, a lot of space.
A terabyte for $60.
Yeah.
And you can, I recommend people get 2 of them. Back it up twice. Put one in the safe. Give one to your family member. Get it out of the house. People often ask me about backing up online. It's good. You get your stuff backed up. It's out of the house. But I'll tell you, if you need your stuff back, it's going to take 2 weeks.
I was going to say the cloud. What about the cloud?
Well, the cloud is good.
Yeah.
But if you need to get all your stuff off the cloud, it's going to take 2 weeks.
Okay.
It's going to take forever.
Just to re-download it.
Yeah, because you have to re-download everything.
I had I keep everything organized in files on my computer, and there was one that just the file marketing tools I call it, and there's 50 or 100 different files in the folder. Folder just wouldn't open anymore. I just went to the backup and brought it over, and everything was fine. But it was just one item I needed, so it's just like that, very quick.
Yeah, the worst thing that can happen with these malwares, and actually it's, knock on wood, it's not happening on Macs, is that they literally lock your computer,
Yeah. I
and
see.
everything you own is gone until you pay the ransom.
Ransom, right.
And even if you pay the ransom, there's no guarantee you're going to get it back.
Right.
So
Have it backed up.
have it backed up.
Okay. Now, are you? Do you just repair systems or put preventative on systems? Do you show people how to use them?
I do all that.
You do that. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I'm really full service.
People who are Windows, to me, Windows is very instinctive. I just can't figure out my way around the Macintosh.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that. I make house calls.
I have a couple. I may call you in. I just got a new pad. I can't make the thing work. And what about iPhones?
What about iPhones?
Do you do some work with that?
Yes. Really, what I do is make sure that everything works together, and you have to get the most out of the Apple experience. You really have to buy into all of it.
All of it, yeah.
I mean, if you love your iPhone and then fight about I don't want to use a Mac computer,
Yeah.
you're missing a lot of the benefits
Kinda
of,
missing the
of them
point.
working together.
Okay.
And that's a lot of what I do is get everything working together, set up networks, set up printers, set up all the syncing so all your contacts are the same in all your devices, things like that.
Would you recommend everybody turns to Mac?
Oh yes, I'm a stockholder. Should
Very
I say
good.
that?
Yeah.
Do I have to say that?
No, you don't have to. No declaration. You don't have to make any declaration. So, so if somebody has a Mac and they're not protected against this malware, they don't even know if they have it. Maybe they might not even know they have it in their computer.
Mm-hmm.
You would come and check. Do you recommend having you maintain their computer like once a year or every
Yes.
regular?
Yes.
Just like going to the doctor.
Yes.
Take your computer to the doctor and the
And
Mac,
it, and
the
it,
Mac guy.
it keeps it running best. I will say, in all these years, I've been doing this over 20 years. It's amazing how many Macs I see that nobody's looked at in 5 years.
5 years, yeah. And there's a lot of gunk in there, I bet.
And there's a lot of gunk in there. But they still keep running.
They just keep
I'm,
going.
I'm
and
sorry,
going,
Windows
don't they?
machine, if you don't give it some maintenance in 6 months, it's
We-
going to die.
Yeah, we throw them away every year and start all over again. Well, if somebody's interested in talking to you about this, and you're involved in some other things, a Mac group and things
Yeah,
like
I'm president of the Fresno Mac Club. The best way to get information on myself or the Mac Club is Facebook now. So go to facebook.com/yourmacguy or go to facebook.com/Fresno Mug, which is
Fresno
Mac User Group.
Yeah. And I bet if you just went anywhere, Google, and just type the Mac guy,
Your Mac Guy will definitely
you're
show
going to
up.
pop up there.
Yes.
Okay. And
I Googled myself yesterday.
and you're recommending that people who have Macintosh, if you haven't had it serviced for a while, maybe they should get a hold of you.
Yes.
And it's not that expensive.
No.
They're affordable, and it's going to save them a lot of trouble in the long run.
Right. And may save the family photos.
Yeah, right. That's a big thing. Don't lose your data. Call the Mac guy, Doug
The
Cox.
kids will hate you.
Yeah. And what's your email? Doug at yourmacguy.com.
MacGuy.com, or the phone number is 559-277-IMAC.
Okay. Anything else you want our viewers to know?
No,
Yeah.
I'm here to help you though.
Be safe. Get backed up. Protect against the malware. Call your Mac guy and find out how. We'll be back with more Central Valley Business right after this.